Hello YouTube, what is up everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood content creator back once again, bringing you some more big brain content. So, as you guys already know, we started a new series yesterday, so get excited. Today is episode 2 of Surviving Bedrock, so let's just jump right into it. You know how I like to do. But yeah, in yesterday's episode, we didn't really get a whole bunch done because it was only a 15-minute episode, and that's what I plan on doing for every episode, unfortunately. But obviously we're going to try and chock it full of content, as much content as we can possibly fit. So in last video, I think pretty much the only thing we did was we were able to get a bed, we cut down a few trees, and then we started up a nice little wheat farm. So I think we're just going to build onto that. We're going to go ahead and first of all check our wheat farm. Nice. This is what I wanted to see. So with this wheat, we should be able to not only make ourselves a little bit of food, which I didn't really think about that. There's definitely going to be a ton of mobs spawning and just taking up the mob cap, because this is exactly what happens in Minecraft Bedrock. They just spawn and then they just don't despawn and they just kind of sit here in the water. But I think actually because there's a block of water in between me and that skeleton, he's actually not even gonna focus on us, which is kind of good. I'm pretty much just gonna leave him alone. He's not bothering me. I'm not gonna bother him. But eventually, we'll have to figure something out about that. But yeah, what we're gonna do with this wheat that we got right now is we're gonna start up a nice little cow farm. I talked about this in last episode, and I think that's gonna be something really, really important that we should get done pretty much as soon as we can. So, all right, there we go. We got 2 cows. Perfect, dude. We're getting some good luck on the seed. This is a really nice seed. I'm a big fan, not gonna lie. The mountains that we got a taiga biome. We got a nice little plateau. I forget what this is called, where like with the exposed stone. I forget exactly what that's called. But we have a regular forest over here. I think this is a wooded forest, possibly. And yeah, it's a nice little seed. Got a nice little bit of everything. We gained another sheep somehow. Come on, brother. Let's go. All right, here we go. We got them all. I probably should have set up my pen first, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right, so wait, is this all I have? What happened to the rest of my stuff? Oh no. Oh no. After yesterday's episode, I closed. Oh no, I lost all my items. I died at the end of last episode. I completely died. All right, so since we don't have any type of what's it called? We don't have any tools or anything like that because I did die. What happened was I left Minecraft open while I was uploading the video, while I was making the thumbnail and stuff like that. And I pretty much just closed that, or didn't close the application. I just kind of like tabbed out, so to speak. Like I just pressed the PS4 button and then and I just left it like that. So I guess it kept running. With Bedrock, unfortunately, I think there's no real way to pause the game unless you just save and quit, which is kind of annoying, honestly. It's honestly really, really annoying, but it's not that big of an issue. I think we only had stone tools, and that'll be pretty easy for us to kind of get those back again. I totally forgot about that. So we got absolutely nothing. We're pretty much starting from the beginning, but at least we do have a bed, and we do have a crafting table, and we do have at least a little bit of food. So we're not too it's not looking too bad for us at the moment. But yeah, I totally forgot about that. I was like, where's all my stuff? My stuff. All right, so now that we've done all that, what we are going to have to do is chop down a tree. We're definitely going to have to build ourselves a couple of sticks, get ourselves a sword, because that is going to be very, very important on hard mode. As you can see, because my render distance is set down to 4, there's mobs all around there, and it's kind of nice. I like it that way. When you put it up to 10, you lose a lot of mobs to random caves and stuff like that, and it makes the game a little bit less exciting, I'll say. But yeah, here we are. Once again, we're grabbing some more wood. And I think, yeah, we're just going to be making some tools. And then I think after that, what should we do? We got a farm set up. We got some cows. We got some sheep. We should probably do some exploring after that, I think. That'd be fun. I definitely want to grab some spruce wood, because I'm a big fan of spruce wood. I use spruce wood planks for everything. I'm not a fan of the oak planks. I like the spruce wood planks, and I feel like a lot of other people do too. I feel like most people tend to gravitate towards the spruce wood planks, and I agree with that 100%. It's just a little bit nicer, especially I feel like the oak wood with the spruce wood planks for some reason just looks very, very nice, and I'm a big fan. So yeah, let's go do that right after we build, right after we get our set of tools back, because that is going to be most important for sure. So once again, we're just gonna make ourselves a wooden pickaxe and go ahead and mine ourselves some stones. We're gonna go over here once again, same spot we were before. It's looking like it's a rerun of episode 1 pretty much. But yeah, boys and girls, if you don't want to lose all your stuff, definitely make sure to save and quit before you decide to go to the home screen on your PS4. So yeah, I think right now we're just gonna make ourselves a stone pickaxe and a stone axe. I think we should be good, and then at some point, actually no, we're just gonna make a stone axe. That's all we need. Actually, no. What am I talking about? We need way more than a stone axe. We need a stone pickaxe. I'm going crazy over here. But yeah, so once we do this, we'll be back pretty much to where we started, and then we can start doing some exploring. Obviously, you know, if we could find a village, that would be insane. That would be amazing. You know, we could set up a villager breeder, and then hopefully that'll give me a tutorial video that I can do. I can set up a nice little villager breeder for you guys. It won't be anything crazy. It's just my design that I use, and it works fairly well. To get the villagers out is kind of a little bit weird, but it works, and it works pretty well. But yeah, now that we got a little bit more cobblestone, we can go ahead, make ourselves a stone pickaxe, and then give ourselves a stone sword, because that is going to be important as well. We can go ahead and throw that. We don't need that anymore. And then might as well make ourselves some bread as well. Let me see. Do I have enough? I do. All right, so that's going to be good too. Once we have a few more cows, we will be able to start cooking them up. Obviously, once we find a, oh, you want to go in there? You want to be my slave? Yeah, that's right. Get in there. So for right now, I'm just going to go ahead and kill some of these guys, because I do need some food for the time being. This wood is not going to, or sorry, this bread is not going to last us too long. But, yeah, so let's check. What do we got? We got some dirt. We do have some seeds. I can actually put these over here, because there was a few that didn't have seeds for some reason. Bing, bang, boom. 1, 2, 3. And then let me go ahead and do that as well. I was wondering why this is a piece of grass, but I probably just got stepped on by one of those skeletons when they were on fire, if I had to guess. But yeah, let's do a little bit of exploring now. See if we can find some what's it called? Maybe a village. If we could find a nice little cave. I think I see a cave right over here. Hopefully we can get some coal out of here, which would be very, very nice. That'll help set up our food source for the time being. But yeah, all right, here we go. So once again, like I said before, if you want a more exciting Minecraft, definitely put your simulation distance down to 4. Oh, Jesus. He was just like not doing anything, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm a spider, I forgot." All right, so we got our first piece of coal. Congratulations. All right, so now that we got some coal, we can actually cook up. Oh, all right. These guys really want a piece of Ender Steve right now. Hit him with that triple crit real quick. Oh, what is that? Ooh, we got ourselves a zombie spawner, I think. It's not the best spawner, but better than no spawner, so we can make an XP farm out of that, which would be really nice. It won't be automatic, unfortunately, because the only automatic one, as you guys should already know, is the skeleton because of dogs, and dogs will actually aggro onto skeletons. But one workaround that I have seen is that you can just let the zombies go ahead and hit you, and then when that happens, the dogs will just end up aggroing on them anyway. So I think that might be what we're gonna do. Go ahead and grab 4 torches. Let's see. Let me get some run energy back so I can try and make it so they don't spawn. They probably will. Oh, nice. We got it. Okay. Golden apple. Not bad. Not bad. Let me go ahead and just take this whole thing. So now we do have a chest as well, which is pretty nice. We got some beetroot seeds, some pumpkin seeds. I wish I got some melon seeds, but pumpkins are good too. We can make some pumpkin pie. That's going to be really nice. There's a wolf right there, like I was saying before. That'll make us a nice little automatic XP farm with that. But we'll need some bones first, so I'm going to leave him over there. And hopefully he doesn't go anywhere too quickly, because I don't think it should take too long for us to get a couple bones. But yeah, that was a nice little spelunking trip. Very short and sweet for sure. But yeah, now that is going to allow us to go ahead and finally be able to cook up some of the food that we have. Come on, I don't want that. Get out of here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead, put a few pieces of coal in there. 4 should probably be good. And then put our 1 piece of, dang it, I picked it up again. And we're just gonna go ahead and kill this guy and get 1 piece of beef. You know, I was hoping for more, but 1 is fine. Beef is a very saturated food source, so it is really overpowered in my opinion. Not overpowered, but it's the best food source by far. And yeah, once we have that, we should be able to explore a little bit farther away, which should be nice. I definitely, like I said before, I do want to grab some spruce wood, and I do want to grab some oak saplings, which should be over here. Let me go ahead and eat this mutton. I definitely need to stop running and jumping everywhere too, because it's really it's really not working out for me. Here you can kind of see one of the issues with having your simulation distance really low. Even though I was just over there, none of these blocks actually got broken. But it's not really that big of a deal. Like I said before, it is going to make this world a little bit more difficult, even just slightly. But yeah, let's see. We got two saplings, which should be fine as long as we at least got 1. We should be able to get a handful more pretty easily. And what we're going to do is put these pretty far away from each other, because we don't want the leaves to get stuck inside of each other, because we do need as many saplings as we can get, because I did only get the 2, which usually you get more than 2, but I think with the changes that they made to that, they lowered it like a ton. I think it's 1 out of 20 now. It used to be 1 out of 12, I want to say, which used to be the best. But honestly, once you started a wood farm, you would just get a double box of them within like a few harvests. So I guess it makes a little bit of sense. But yeah, let's go ahead and break these leaves too, just so they don't end up sitting there for a while I go exploring. And yeah, I think we're gonna end this episode off with us making a house. I think that would be a good idea. Obviously, we don't have any type of shelter yet. We just have a few workstation blocks and a bed. And yeah, it'll be nice to be able to sleep inside and not have to worry about the baddies getting in. But yeah, it shouldn't take too long. It'll be a nice short and sweet episode, as I like to do, as you guys all know. And yeah, here we are, ending off day number 2 on the Surviving Bedrock series. Just gotta wait a couple more seconds actually. But we do want to make sure we go to bed as soon as possible, because we are on hard mode. We don't want to die again. I already died 1 too many times. And it's kind of unfortunate. I wasn't even there to see it. My own fault, though. I should have known. But yeah, here we are. Once we get some of this, we should be able to start building ourselves a nice little house. I usually like to go with just some oak wood, some spruce wood planks, and then hit it with some cobblestone for that authentic survival feel. Alright, here we go. We're actually going to have to do the same thing. We're going to have to take out all the leaves by ourselves just because I don't know exactly how many chunks away we are from kind of that little shelter that I got set up. Not really a shelter, but that little I don't even know what you call it. It's just a few blocks next to each other with a bed. Our camp. There we go. I guess, yeah, it's a camp, pretty much. I'm going to go ahead and take out this guy, too, because we do need some more spruce wood. We always need some planks. The only thing that's kind of annoying about spruce is I know they're changing it soon. At least I hope they are. But for the time being, it's very, very difficult to actually farm spruce wood. It needs a lot of space, but that's not really that big of a deal. We do have this nice flat area, which would be perfect for some wood farms. Another thing I'm actually going to do is grab some of this right here. So sweet berries are actually a very good food source because they grow fairly quickly. You don't need to break any blocks. You just go up and left click it. So if you have a long row of them, you pretty much just go up, left click, and just walk left and right, and you just get a whole bunch of food. So it's very, very nice. It doesn't heal too much, but it'll heal enough. Whoops. Just gotta make sure you're not looking at the ground when you go to eat it. Which I honestly do more than I would like to admit. I accidentally plant down the sweet berry bush, but here we go. Let's see. Do we have any pieces of wheat? I do. I have one piece of wheat. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this guy. Come over here. Come here, cow. Alright, so we do have another cow, which would be really nice because I did kill that other one. Come on. Gotta make sure this guy doesn't somehow die. Alright, here we go. Finally making moves. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Alright. They look so funny. Alright. No, I'm getting way too many sheep. I don't know. I gotta separate these sheep somehow from the cows. It's probably gonna be a bit difficult, but figure it out. I think once we get a wandering trader spawner, we just kill that guy, get some leads, and it should be real easy. It'll be much easier than trying to do it with some wheat. Come on, guys, what you doing? What's taking you so long? All right, here we go. So we don't have any grown-up cows yet, so we're not gonna kill any more. But one thing I am gonna do is take out one of these, two of these guys, because we still have two of them. So if we ever do any more sheep for whatever reason, if we ever need any wool, we can go ahead and breed those two guys together, and that should be fine. And that'll give us a little bit of food, and it'll also make it so that we could have an infinite amount of sheep. Go ahead and throw that in there. And here we go. Now we're making some moves real quick. So let's see. Where should we build our house? I'd say right here is probably fine. I am definitely going to need to chop down a few more oak trees because I do like to, like I said before, I do use oak wood. I don't like to use the oak planks, which is a little bit expensive, especially for your starter house, but it'll look really, really nice, and then we won't really have to do much upgrading on it. You know, obviously, when we need more space, that's the only time we'll ever have to upgrade it. All right, so we got one tree. I think probably like 5 trees should be good. Hopefully we get more than 4 for each tree, though. So I think next episode, it won't be next episode, but next upload, I think I'm going to do a tutorial for you guys, and I think it'll be a little bit of a creative tutorial. I've been talking about this a lot, getting into the whole creative tutorial scene. And I wanna kind of test the waters a little bit. So I think next video we're gonna do a tutorial on the house that I built in today's episode. So it's not gonna be anything super fancy, but it's kind of a really nice standard just starter house for you guys to set up for yourself. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, boom, boom. 3 gap in between. Do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and build that up again. And we are definitely gonna have to go grab some more food. So do one of these. There we go. All right. Let me go ahead and actually check and see if we do have some more wheat grown, because we are still running out of food, even though we do have a little bit. And actually, one thing we can do is just expand the size of this farm, which is definitely going to be really important. And the sooner we get that done, the sooner we'll be able to focus on other stuff. So let me just go ahead and do that right now. So a few things we could do is kind of extend it this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, I think. And then there's water right here, so it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, I think, maybe. And then I think we should be able to do 2 more rows, I want to say. So hopefully this works out. What'll happen is it'll just dry out and turn back into dirt if I did anything wrong. But I think for every block of water, it'll hydrate farmland, I think 4 blocks away. So hopefully if we get one right here, that should confirm that for us. But yeah, this will be a lot better. We'll have a lot more chances to get a few pieces of wheat. And yeah, there's never an issue with that. Might as well go ahead and grab some bacon as well and throw that in the old furnace. So we got that. We're like super duper struggling with the food. Like every time we put a piece of food in there, we got to take another one out and eat it. All right, but we're actually not doing too bad right now. Because of the sheep that I killed, we do have a nice little supply of mutton. We do have some apples too. That'll be actually really nice once we get an oak farm set up. That'll be kind of nice. Another source of food for us. Probably won't be using apples for too long, but you know, in case we don't have any other type of food, that'll be nice to have. And yeah, I think we probably just need like one or 2 more. I'll say 2 more oak trees, and then we should be all set, I think. Let me grab this guy right here. And then I did see some birch log. I don't use birch for a lot of stuff, but I do like the birch. I do like birch logs just because they're a lot different than a lot of the other types of logs, being black and white like that. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely try and grab some birch saplings. Wow, it took me a long time to figure that out. But yeah, if you guys are liking if you guys are enjoying the series, if you're enjoying watching me play a little bit of survival, go ahead and like this video. I probably should have said this a little bit sooner. I usually say it at the beginning of the video, but you guys got a little bit of a break from that today. So if you're still watching, go ahead and like this video because it helps me out a lot, as you guys know. I say it all the time. Comment if you have any feedback for me, because that kind of stuff always helps. And subscribe if you are new. Share the video if you have any friends that you might think like this kind of content. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Let me go ahead and grab that. Put our mutton back in. So now we actually have a fairly decent supply of food for us. Another thing we can do is actually plant down these sweet berries. So I want to say this is going to be the front door right here. So what I'm going to do is just put sweet berries all the way around my whole entire house. And this will be very easy to harvest, and it'll be very easy to, it'll protect our house a little bit. So we won't have mobs spawning right on top of our house, which would be really nice. And if they do happen to run towards us, like if they do happen to aggro onto us while we're inside of our house, they'll just kind of kill themselves very slowly. But yeah, here we go. I think we just need 4 more pieces of wood, so we're going to have 1 more on top. Once I can get up there. And yeah, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. So we need 2 right there, 1 more right there, 1 more right there, and 1 and 1. Perfect. Go ahead and jump over here. Then we are going to want to go to bed as soon as possible. I'm already really, really late, so we probably are already going to have to fight off a few mobs once we wake up. But that's no issue. We do need some bones, and these guys will catch on fire, which will make it easier for us to get them. Or honestly, we could just wait. That's probably what I'm going to do. I don't feel like dying this quickly into the series. Dying again, I should add. I've already died the one time already. But yeah, so eventually, yeah, there we go. So we got some bones. I don't think we'd be able to get any extra loot. Like we would just get the bones and the arrows if they drop any. If we were to hit them one time, I think we might have gotten some of the special loot if they were to drop it. But that's not that big of a deal. All we really need are the bones, because we need to get ourselves a wolf as fast as possible. So yeah, like I said, 4 away, so we did our calculations correct, perfect, and hopefully after a certain amount of time, we'll be able to actually have a bunch of wheat, because this seems to be growing really, really slow. That's probably just because of our simulation distance. Once again, I am going out of my way to make this as difficult as possible. But yeah, the last thing we'll really need is just a fair bit of cobblestone. So I'm going to go ahead and not only make myself some torches, but we're going to go ahead and go back into that cave over there. Finish lighting up that entire dungeon that we found, and then I'm also just going to grab a whole bunch of cobblestone, because we'll need that for the roof and for the floor of our house. So of course I'm always running out of hunger. All right, you guys got to remind me, stop running. Stop running and jumping everywhere. And so there we go. One thing that I like to do, if you made it this far, I'm going to give you a nice little tip, which is actually really, really, really good. Something that I thought about when I was a kid. But you always want to put your torches on one side. So you see how that torch is on the right, that torch is on the right. So when you're going deeper into the cave, torches will always be on your right. And if you want to leave the cave, you just have to make sure that the torches are always on your left. So it should be pretty easy to explain. But let's say this was blocked off right here, and this was the absolute end of the cave, and I wanted to go back. I would just make sure that all the torches were on the left, and that would lead me out of the cave. So that's something I definitely recommend everyone doing. And that's something that I do all the time. So there we go. And this doesn't really matter too much, because it's such a short cave that it's impossible to pretty much get lost in here. But yeah, let's go ahead and grab ourselves some cobblestone. So we're actually going to need quite a bit of cobblestone, because we are going to need to make some stairs, which are not the most efficient use of blocks for sure. Because I think for every 6 blocks that you put into it, you only get 4 stair blocks, which kind of doesn't make any sense, because the stairs it's like 3/4 of a block. It's 3/4 of a block, so 3/4 of 6 blocks is actually 4. So no, never mind. that is actually incredibly accurate. So I was completely wrong right there. 35. That's not quite enough. I'm just gonna take out one more layer right here. and that should be way more than enough. But yeah, if you have anything that you think I could do to make these kind of Let's Plays a little bit more entertaining for you guys, definitely let me know. I try and engage you guys as much as possible. It's a little bit different because it's not a live stream, so there's a disconnect because it's not happening at the same time. You're not giving me feedback as I'm doing it. It's kind of, I have to kind of look back and see what I could do differently. But yeah, either way, just go ahead and give me some feedback. It always helps. I always appreciate it as well. And yeah, let's get back into this. So we should have 64, and it looks like we got 12 more than 64, which is very, very nice. You always love to see it. So that should be able to make us, that'll give us the ability to make ourselves a nice little floor. What we are going to do to save some blocks is use half slabs. Just because we are very early into the series and we do need to save as much materials as possible. Like I said, we're going to need to, we are going to need quite a bit of stairs. So there we go. Bang, bang, boom. We have our floor set up. Perfect. Next thing we need to do is just make ourselves the walls of our house. So what we're going to do is go ahead and make all of these into spruce wood planks. I don't really use spruce logs for anything, so I'm just going to go ahead and make them all into planks. And I'll pretty much just use this for all the different things that I need wood for, like sticks, things like that, tools, stairs, whatnot. But yeah, here we go. We're going to make a couple windows just so we can see what's going on outside of our house. Perfect. And let's go ahead and also make ourselves a door, because that is going to be very important. It's not really a house if you don't have a door. And one thing I do like to do is put the door, I like to place the door from the inside, which makes it kind of sit back into the wall, which I think is really nice. I feel like it's a little bit more realistic as well, because usually the door doesn't sit flush with the outside of the house. It kind of sinks in a little bit. I feel like that makes a little bit more sense. What do we need to do next? We might as well just put all this stuff into our house now that we got that set up. It's not fully set up, but it's close enough. It'll protect us if we need it to. Oh yeah, we need to make ourselves a whole bunch of stairs. That's what we need to do. One thing I like to do is put that right there, and I love the idea of having, wait, what happened to my furnace? Why didn't I grab the furnace? I grabbed the coal, but I didn't grab the furnace. All right, there we go. So that's going to go right there. I think I'm actually going to move this to this corner right here. And then, actually, no, I don't really like how that looks. I'm not a huge fan of this setup either. So let me change this around a little bit. Doesn't really matter too much, but I'm kind of a little bit anal, I guess you could say. But here we go. I like to put my furnace right underneath the bed just so it'll keep my toes warm while I'm sleeping. And then we can put that right there and that right there. And that works. That looks good enough, I guess. And yeah, so let's see. Do we have anything that we could cook up right now? Nope. But we do need to make, though, is a bunch of stairs, like I keep saying. So 36, that should be enough. Hopefully that is enough. If that's not enough, we're definitely going to have to go get some more. Like I said, we do need a bunch of it, because we are going to outline the entire roof with the cobblestone stairs. So go ahead and place that right there. Go ahead and start off on this roof. Whoops. So that's not what we want. There we go. All right. So yeah, we're just gonna alternate like this. One. Whoops. Come on. That was definitely higher up than it was lower down. But yeah, here we go. And then for the one that's gonna be right in the middle, we're just gonna place it like that, and then we're gonna come over here, do the same exact thing. I definitely am thinking that we're gonna need some more cobblestone stairs for sure. but that's not that big of a deal. We could just go ahead and mine some more. And then one thing I do like to do is get a nice little point right there. Nice little medieval look to it, so to speak. There we go. So now we actually have some stairs. Alright, let's see. Can I make it there? Yeah, alright. We are all set. Let me go ahead and drop down here first so I don't actually do the same thing I just did before. Oh, the crouching in this game is a little bit strange. They really need to fix that. Like crouching on like, why did that just make me fall? Just because oh no, I understand. Because I was kind of moving away and I fell off the stairs onto the solid block, and because I fell off the stairs onto the solid block, I was in the air for like a short period of time, and because I was holding that certain direction, it just kind of moved me off. So that does, I guess, make sense, but they really should try and fix that if they can, because it is a little bit annoying, and it is kind of jarring, so to speak. It doesn't seem like that would happen unless you really think about it. But all right, here we go. We might actually have just been able to scrape by. Yes, it looks like we were just able to scrape by, which is very nice. And I think we should have enough spruce wood to actually finish up this. Actually, no, not even close. Yeah, we have 11 spruce wood, so not even close. But one thing that we can do is just go ahead and plant some of those spruce saplings down, and then just harvest those guys, and hopefully that shouldn't take super long. For some reason, our oak saplings are taking a really, really long time to grow, even though I think I've been fairly close to them. One thing I do want to say is I know this episode is a little bit longer. It's really, really difficult to kind of get as much content as I want into such a short amount of time, but that's definitely going to be my goal eventually, to make these episodes as short as possible. But yeah, I think we're going to end off this episode as soon as we finish our nice little abode, because that'll be really nice. Obviously, shelter is very important in Minecraft. There we go. Put that right there. Bing, bang, boom. Bing, bang, boom. All right. So we got ourselves a somewhat of a nice little farm setup. It's a little bit wonky. Not going to lie. It's a little bit strange, but it works. It does give us wheat, and it will help us out in the long run. So let's see. Yeah, we can make one set of we can make literally one set of oak. Actually, no. One thing I do remember is I like the way that the oak stairs actually look. So what we're gonna do. So yeah, we don't have that many oak stairs either, but we could do a nice little mix. I've been seeing a lot of that. A lot of people. Wow. I gotta eat some food. I've seen that a lot on Reddit. Like a lot of the popular creative posts that I see, there's a lot of randomness involved, and I'm usually not that type of person. It kind of stresses me out a little bit. Not gonna lie, that kind of randomness. But we're gonna try it out on this build right here. So go ahead and put that right there, and that right there. So it's gonna have a roof of spruce and regular oak planks. Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about. You guys keep coming over here, destroying my farmland. Who invited you? Oh no, that was a bad idea. Might as well take these guys out. I'm surprised I didn't get hit once. You gotta work on your aim, buddy. They didn't hit me once. They didn't hit me once. Juke City. Alright, here we go. We got no more wheat. I don't know why, but that wheat seems to be growing extremely, extremely slow, even though I'm literally right next to it. But there we go. Get some stairs so we don't have to jump into our house anymore. And then let's see if we have enough to actually cover this up. I don't think we do, but at least we can cover it up for the most part. Yeah, it seems like everything is just growing really, really slow. It could just be me. It probably is just me. I'm probably just not used to Bedrock. There might be some like minor changes, but it seems like it's taking forever. Like these oak saplings that I planted literally like at the beginning of this episode are still here. Like I feel like there's got to be something not working correctly. Let me just do this. I don't know, this might help a little bit. I don't know why, but there we go. Hopefully this will help these grow a little bit quicker. I don't know why exactly they would grow any quicker, just because there's torches next to them, because it is already light out, as you guys can see. But once we get far enough in the world that we don't have to sleep every night, that'll make it so they'll still grow. But yeah, I think we'll just need to grab a little bit more wood and we should be all set to go. Grab some more oak wood, and then we'll need a few more bits of spruce wood as well. And I'm thinking next episode we can actually set up a legit wood farm, because obviously there is something I need to figure out that's not working 100% correctly with those saplings. Pretty much just going to make a nice little flat square and have enough room for all the different trees to have torches around them. Let me go ahead and grab this cow right here. Let's see if, take a short little walk around, see if there's any more cows that I can find. I really love this seed though, it looks so amazing. Like those mountains in the distance, you can kind of see some mountains over there. If I kind of look in a certain direction, over in the top left corner, you can kind of see those mountains over there. We got some mountains over here. We got a whole bunch of plateaus over there. So yeah, this will be a really fun seed to explore. And once again, if there are anybody watching and you do want to actually join along on your own world and kind of follow along and see how we progress differently, the seed is going to be capital E, capital S, capital Y, capital T, with no spaces or anything like that. And yeah, let's see. Hopefully we can get some armor from this guy. That'd be really nice. Get some, oh, there we go. We did. Obviously it's really broke, but it's better than no armor. Come back here, brother. Alright, so now we do have one more cow, which will be good. We do have 5 pieces of wheat, which is going to be nice as well. That means that we should be able to get a few more cows than we already have. A few of them should have grown up too. Yep. Which is very, very good. Very, very nice. You definitely want to see that. So here we go. We're going to feed you one, feed you one, and feed you one. There we go. Did I feed the same one twice? Oh. There we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I fed the sheep. I hate this game. I wasn't even looking. I wasn't even close to the sheep. Alright. Let's see. Hopefully we get 2 pieces of wheat from this one fully grown wheat plant. Of course not. That's no problem though. I think they might have changed it. I'm pretty sure you only get 1 piece now. I remember back in the day you used to be able to get more than 1, but not anymore, I guess. But yeah, this is the real nice thing about the sweet berry bushes. You just go up, left click them, and boom, you got some nice little foods, some nice little morsels. It's a little weird though. Sometimes it just doesn't do anything. There's a lot of little things that are weird about Bedrock though. Not gonna lie. Is my random tick speed set down to like 0 or something like that? Are these trees just, are they just not gonna grow? Like I'm so confused. Oh, whoops, what am I doing? I need this. I'm not done with my roof yet. So yeah, once again, we should be able to, I think we should be able to finish off our roof now. One thing I do need to do is definitely clear out clear out my inventory of all this junk stuff that I do not really need. Actually, I might as well go ahead and plant these pumpkin seeds over here. So I'm gonna put one right there, and I'll put one right there as well. And I guess I do have some extra dirt. I'm gonna take this across right here, and then I can put the last one kind of somewhere in the middle right here. Perfect. There we go. So that'll be good. Eventually we'll be able to make some pumpkin pie, which I'm pretty sure is a fairly good source of a fairly good source of food. You can only sleep at night. Let me go ahead and put the leather in there. I don't really need any redstone. I'm gonna keep those apples. Put the golden apple in there. I really don't need that at the time being. Put the birch log in there. Cooked chicken. I don't really need feathers, string, spruce doors either. Alright, that's good enough. That's organized enough. Did I really not get any birch saplings though? That's kind of unfortunate. Might have to go ahead and just cut down another birch tree. But before we do that, I'm actually getting completely sidetracked. This episode is definitely going to be a lot longer than I want it to be. But like I said before, I don't really want to do episodes over, because if I do all this stuff, I want you guys to be able to watch me do all this stuff, if that makes sense. I don't want there to be anything that you guys miss out on, so to speak. So every single thing that I do in this world, I want you guys to be able to watch me do it. So some episodes might be longer than others. Some episodes, most episodes, I'm gonna try and keep it as short as possible. But if I ever have something big to do, like building a survival house, or like building a starter house, obviously those episodes are going to be a tiny bit longer. Especially once I start building big projects and things like that. Those things are definitely going to be, hour-long episodes. But for the most part, these episodes are going to be very, very short for you guys, which I think is a good idea. This bee is really confused though. One thing I have noticed about the bees is they tend to steal each other's hives. So yeah, this guy is connected to this hive, but for some reason there's already 3 bees in here, even though that's his hive apparently. So that's something that's a little bit weird about Bedrock. Something that's just weird about the bees. We didn't even have bees in the PS4 edition, so I can't really talk about that, but hopefully this storm does go down. Looks like we got a group of zombies that spawned over here right before I fell asleep. Let's see if I can get his shovel that he's holding on to. Nah, I didn't. I was hoping we could, but he didn't feel too generous with us today. That's my shovel. Alright, so we have one more piece of wheat that we can go ahead and harvest. And we should be able to... Yep, so we have 2 now, making money moves, making some mogul moves. But yeah, once again, I do know this episode is a little bit longer, so I do appreciate anyone who's still watching. And for those that are still watching, if you want to help me out, you guys can go ahead and like the video of course. And of course, once again, for some reason, even though cows have a bigger hitbox, I hit that sheep with that piece of wheat. That's exactly why I didn't want to have my sheep in there. And what we are actually going to do is actually take those sheep out of there, because they are very, very annoying. I shouldn't be clicking on the sheep instead of the cows. That really doesn't make any sense. The sheep are a lot smaller. But yeah, actually no, I think they're the same size. But yeah, instead of trying super hard, I'm just gonna go ahead and kill you, because you guys have really pissed me off. Stupid sheep. Alright, here we go. So now we have a nice little cow farm set up. Hopefully no other animals accidentally fall down in there. And we happen to get one of our spruce saplings to go. So this should be enough to kind of finish off the roof If it's mostly oak wood, that's fine. I think the spruce wood stairs are going to be kind of like the accent, so to speak. So there's definitely going to be less spruce wood stairs than there are going to be oak wood stairs, and it'll make it so that the oak wood or the spruce wood stairs kind of look like a wet roof, so to speak. So once again, we're going to make all of our spruce logs into planks because I don't really use the spruce logs for anything. Let's see if I can go grab this guy over here. Come here, brother. Oh wait, actually, I do have leads now, so this is gonna make everything a whole bunch easier. Come here, friend. Look at that. There's nothing you can do about it now. Try and run. Perfect. See, that's what you like to see. Very, very easy. Now we just need some way to get out of here. That doesn't involve me placing down this piece of dirt right here and breaking it. We also got another oak sapling to grow, so maybe I just spoke too soon. I probably did. There's probably nothing weird that happened. I was just being impatient. Once again, I keep breaking this even though I still need it. But yeah, here we go. 3, 4, 5. We're gonna do this, and then actually now we're gonna. All right. Let's take this one out as well. So that's going to be a spruce wood stair. That's gonna be a spruce wood stair, and then we're gonna have 2 right there, and then here, let's take this one out. Make that into a spruce wood stair, and then we're gonna make these into oak wood stairs. So that looks pretty nice, if I do say so myself. Actually, there we go. That looks pretty good. I like that. Oh, god dang it. All right, so here we go. We should be all set now. This is my world famous starter house. One thing that you can add, which I'm going to add eventually, is more accents. So obviously right now it does look a little bit top heavy, just because the roof sits a little bit farther out than the rest of the building, so to speak. And what we're gonna need to do is just try and place that right there. Perfect. And then come around to the other side, do the same thing. Oh, it looks like I already placed that over there. And I don't know. Yeah, no, this is not gonna work out. I'm gonna have to build up once again. Grab ourselves some dirt. And this should be very easy now. 2, 3. Perfect. So here we go. We finally got our first little starter house set up, and it's looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. One thing I am super excited to get started on is a bee farm, because we do have some bees over there. One thing we will need is a campfire, which I should be able to make right now. Let me go ahead and see what kind of things I do need. All right, so I have some logs. I need some sticks. All right, so all I need is some sticks, and then we can start harvesting. Wait, did I put all my coal in here? Did I put all my coal in here? Wait, what happened to... I used all my coal. I always do that. I always waste all my coal on torches and then use all my torches, and then I got no coal left. Anyway, no, it's not really super important. What we said we were going to finish off on finishing the starter house that I talked about. And here we are. So we got it finally set up. We made some moves today. Didn't get too much stuff done, but we had some fun. I hope you guys had some fun as well, because I did. I had a lot of fun making this video for you guys. It's really easy, or it's really fun to come on here and just kind of not have to worry about, staying on topic or anything like that. I can just kind of let myself do my own thing, which is really fun. And if you guys appreciate it, definitely, once again, feel free to like the video, because it does help. share the video with your homies, anyone who's playing PS4 Bedrock Edition. Let them know about my channel because that's the content that I'm making. As well as if you are new, definitely feel free to subscribe because I put out content for the PS4 Minecraft Bedrock Edition all the time, and I also am going to be posting a lot of different content as well. I'm going to be doing creative stuff like I talked about in today's episode. I do tutorials all the time. Obviously, I do this Let's Play series, Surviving Bedrock. Once again, get excited. It is going to be really fun. It's going to be a long running episode, or sorry, a long running series. So yeah, definitely get excited for that. And yeah, like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. And yeah, this has been Ender Steve, and I'm signing out.